Yo, what's going on, everybody? Using the thumbnail, you've read the title, and today I want to talk about how Treyarch knows that Black Ops Cold War is absolutely horrible, and how we now know for 100% certainty, or at least 99.9% certainty, that Activision is behind the majority of the decisions that are made in Call of Duty. So, with that being said, intro out of the way, let's get into the video, guys. Alright, so you may be asking yourself, where am I drawing this conclusion from? And to that, I'm going to point you to Desert Dave's official Twitter, because that's apparently what he wants to be called now. Yeah, this is not Inspect Element. Desert Dave, or David Vonderhaar himself, actually changed his name on Twitter, instead of being David Vonderhaar, to Desert Dave. I didn't inspect the element. This is completely legitimate. At the time of recording this video, at least, you can actually go and find David Vonderhaar's Twitter. It's his account. It's literally his account. He did this by himself. Meaning, who started this whole thing? Who started Desert Dave? Blame Truth himself, right? Blame Truth. The same person who complains about this game non-stop, right? So either David Vonderhaar himself watches Blame Truth's videos, or somebody at the Treyarch office says, hey, there's this guy named Blame Truth who's been calling you Desert Dave a lot, and he's pretty popular amongst the community. You want to change your name on Twitter to Desert Dave just to give people a good laugh? One of the two things happened there, meaning somebody at the office of Treyarch or David Vonderhaar himself actually watches Blame Truth's videos to be aware of the whole Desert Dave meme, right? And if we look at Blame Truth's videos, what are some of the things that he complains about that are still evident problems in the game to this day? Aim resist. Aim resist is a big thing. He does the whole gun whipping back and forth like a windshield wiper, which actually happens if you play on controller. On console, I don't know if it still happens on PC or not, but at least it's a problem on console where aim assist just sometimes doesn't want to work properly. Exclusive Ace actually managed to prove this in the very beginning of the life cycle, and it has still yet to actually be fixed. So what does this mean? Well, it pretty much confirms my theory of the video I made way back in the beginning of Black Ops Cold War, where I theorized that aim resist was intentional, meaning that, honestly, wouldn't be surprised if that video, which was pretty much just my entire tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, turns out to actually be real, because either they have no idea how to make aim assist work properly. It works perfectly fine in Black Ops 4 here. You don't see aim resist literally preventing me from getting on my target or anything in this gameplay. Nope. Because Black Ops 4, it works perfectly fine. And you can't even say, oh, it's the multiple aim assist settings that are messing with aim assist not working properly, because the aim assist works completely fine in Modern Warfare. So, why doesn't it work in Cold War? Who knows? Honestly, who knows? My guess is it's intentional. Again, made a video at the very beginning of Cold War's life cycle. I probably put it in the top right at some point there. You can go watch that video if you want. So, obviously, the devs are aware of the problems in the game. They're aware that we hate skill-based matchmaking. And it's not even like Blame Truth is a small figure in the community. I have his channel pulled up right here. He has 371,000 subscribers, right? And just one of his videos, titled It's Official, Cold War has the dumbest player base on planet Earth, has 2.9k likes and only 131 dislikes, is the exact same trend with every single one of his videos. People agree with him. He has like a 98-99% like ratio on almost every single one of his videos. People agree with Blame Truth, and well, yes, he has a dedicated following. Even if you look at my videos, I average about like a 90% like to dislike ratio to 100% on some of my videos. People agree with me, and I don't even have a giant, dedicated following. People even agree with me. So the devs know the problems in the game, man. They know what is wrong with this game. They know exactly what the community dislikes about this game. They probably can see the abysmally low Twitch numbers. The devs aren't just oblivious. The devs don't make the game and just go on a hiatus to the desert like, David Vonderhaar does. The devs are aware of these problems. And it's not like the devs don't care, or maybe David Vonderhaar has stopped caring, but back in Black Ops 2, the man had so much passion that he could not stop talking about the game, to the point where Activision executives had to tell David Vonderhaar to stop talking about Call of Duty so much. He didn't shut up in Black Ops 4 about Blackout. He cared, man. Even Black Ops 3, he was still avidly with the community. He actually cared about us. maybe he had a sudden change of heart and just doesn't care anymore, but I highly doubt that. I have a damn good feeling it has to be something with Activision, because if Activision tried to shut him up in Black Ops 2, keep in mind, before super strict skill-based matchmaking was ever first implemented back in Advanced Warfare, right, before they tried that whole thing, before Modern Warfare's super strict SBMM and Cold War's even stricter skill-based matchmaking that literally puts skill before ping, right, they wanted to stop him then. They wanted to stop him before all of this. So could you imagine what they're doing now? If David Vonderhaar were to come out and say, yeah, we see community complaints, we know aim resist is a problem, we're working on it. No. He would probably get fined or fired if he talked about how bad this game really is. If he talked about the community's actual complaints and tried to be avid with the community, I wouldn't be surprised if he got fined like Scump did for criticizing Modern Warfare. I wouldn't be surprised if he even got completely fired for doing that. Because I swear Activision is controlling the devs like puppets. They're controlling them like string puppets. There's no other way that this makes any sense to me. If you can find some other way that this makes sense, please bring it up. Because we have known Activision is a scummy company for a long time. I would not put this past them. So with that being said, this video is a little bit longer, but I just wanted to talk about this because it's kind of funny that he changed his name to Desert Dave, but it just kind of goes to show that I swear it has to be Activision behind everything. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed the Black Ops 4 gameplay of a working Call of Duty game, and with that being said, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.